Alright, welcome back, my charming conspirators. This is the horror game called Death Mark 2, and we're right in the middle of a battle here with the Departed. So when we left off in the last video, we were about to shoot the Departed, but we ran out of time. So we're picking up where we left off here. Let's go ahead and shoot this thing. And I'm out of energy. I didn't even notice that. I'm dead either way, no matter what I pick. Ah, crap, man. I'm gonna have to... Mashita and the others have run out of spirit. The investigation ended in failure. God damn it, this is like the third or fourth time I've died in this game. I'm gonna have to go back to the infirmary and heal up, I think, before battling them. Yeah, resume from the checkpoint, because I'm gonna have to go back to, the infirmary, if it'll let me. Oh, it will let me. Okay, so yeah, it starts me right here, because, see, I only have 9 health. I gotta return to the infirmary. That should fully heal me up. Alright, let's talk. If the old book speaks the truth, Mushikabe Shrine should be in the Fox Forest. Yeah, we found it. In the past, the Departed wedding was held there. Perhaps there's still some truth to be found that relates to the Departed's birth. So if I exit... Is my health fully restored now is the thing. It is. Okay. Here we go. Now we can survive this encounter. 1, 2, 3. I felt like it was like the 4th or 5th one. That's the rabbit. It's not that one. Or did we need to just run... That's the serpent path. Then we had to go back to this damn thing. And then we had to go... the fox path. I don't even think I explored down here, did I? Or did I? Yeah, I did. Okay, now we're back to where we were. Okay, good. Mm-hmm. So now, yeah, we collected the box. I'm just going to try to skip through this as fast as I can, because we've already done it. Because we got to just skip to where we're fighting the Departed again. Try to do this as fast as I can, guys. I wish it would kind of just let me skip to the fight, you know what I mean? Luckily, it's not that far. It's probably like another minute away, so... It's not too much. It's just a minor inconvenience. It's like, thank God I don't have to do the whole chapter all over again. That's crazy that it does that much damage to me before I even fight the damn thing. Yes, we're skipping it. We've already done it. Skip, skip, skip. Skip, skip, skip. Yeah, they are covering them in mold and bugs to appease the gods. The grooms had their heads decapitated back there. I love that line. We're alive, yet we're rotting. Oh, God, it's funny. I'm going to do all this, and I'm going to pick the wrong choice and die and have to do this all over again a third time, probably. I already foresee that happening. All right, here we go. All right, so I asked it, were you killed here because of that scene? Yeah. Okay. And that's the thing, is I don't even know in the last video is, or not in the last video, this earlier in this video, that if my choice was even correct or not, because I didn't have enough power to see if it was even correct. We'll just try it again. Alright, so I teamed up with Machida, and we're gonna shoot this damn thing.
Yosh.
-5, that's crazy. Can we do it together, Machida? Fine. Machida pulls out his gun, and I grab the gun from the suspicious bag. We try shooting the departed. There's no guarantee the gun will have any effect on the departed. Well, if a wrench had an effect on it, I would assume a gun would. Pointing our guns at the departed's huge body, we swiftly pull our triggers. The bullets seem to hit the departed's body. Nice one. They might like me a lot, but maybe that love isn't strong enough to survive an attack. Dear husband, the departed sounds sad and their breathing becomes unsteady. That seems to have made them feel a bit uneasy. Looks like this is the right choice. Hell yeah, okay. Did you do something bad in your past life or what? This is clearly head over heels in love with you. I guess they are. What is this thing trying to be sexy for? I don't know. The departed furiously shrieks after hearing Machida's insult. Oh boy. Then they slowly approach us. The departed can't maintain their composure. That causes the thing hidden behind their huge body, something resembling a face, to become exposed. Damn, well, we managed to get them riled up, but now they're closing in. True, except their target is apparently me. When the time comes, I'll lure them to me. Use that chance to escape. That's madness. If we do that, you will... we need to create an opening to escape. We're gonna team up with Machida. Oh, the only option is this. Okay. That's easy. Shoot it in the face, shoot the body thorns, or shoot the ankle. Well, I'm imagining that it just exposed its face, that we need to shoot the face. Can we do it together, Machida? Fine. Machida pulls out his gun, and I grab the gun from the suspicious bag. We try to take aim at the departed's face. We line up our shots at the departed's face and pull the triggers simultaneously. The bullet seems to hit the departed in what appears to be their face. Nice shot. I can't imagine anything that would set someone off more than being hit in the face, especially by their beloved. It appears that this worked. The departed is apologetic. They scream in rage. I wanted to make them really distraught, but I think I pissed them off instead. However... Wait, where's it going? Is that the wrong choice? What's happening? Unable to control their emotions, the departed lets out a scream that pierces the sky. They stagger backward, trying to hide their face. Dear husband, liar. Liar, liar, liar. God damn it, this nutjob sure has some crazy mood swings, huh? Well, I think we managed to provoke them. Looks like this is the right... Okay, good. I thought I made the wrong choice there for a minute. It's like, was I supposed to shoot the ankle? Survive. Alright, this is our chance to run away. Time to go. True, but we should split up to make sure that at least one of us gets out of here. But no time to complain, just do it. I'll cut through the forest, you follow the path. Understood? Okay. Before I can even reply, Mashita has already run into the woods, avoiding the departed. Upon seeing that, the departed shrieks in rage. Chasing after Mashita, they disappear into the woods. Okay, good, it went after him. The departed and Mashita have vanished. A sense of hopelessness and loss swell up inside me anew. Again, I was powerless to do anything. Mashita.
Yoshi.
I collected everything here. There's no further need to investigate. I need to get away from this forest quickly. Okay. Well, at least that thing ain't chasing after me. So where the hell do I go? Do I go back to the school? I don't know. I'm not sure where I go. I guess I'm going back to the school. I don't know. At least then I can get my energy filled back up, if anything. So that's a plus. Wait, what? This sound and this presence. Oh, it's the damn doll again. Oh boy. The female doll is standing as she always does. I've arrived back here near the clock tower. Hurry. Run away. It's all over. The school, you, everyone. Attacked by Mushakabi, bitten by them, eaten. Like us. What do you mean by like us? Do you remember? That day we were eaten by Mushakabi? We became one. Dude, what the hell is she talking about? Mushakabi, scary, scary. Wait, what did she just say now? They were bitten by Mushakabi? Oh, she's one of those two. Don't tell me this doll is... But is it really? None of the intense hatred I felt earlier is coming from this doll. Instead, I sense confusion and fear. I'm begging you, please tell me. Who are you? We... This bell sound is... Oh, what the hell happened to her eyes? The female doll screams and disappears. I recall what she just said. It's all over. The school, you, everyone. You'll be attacked by Mushakabi, bitten by them, eaten. It sounds really ominous, but what does it mean? I have a bad feeling about this. Better head back to the infirmary immediately. Well, at first, this whole game, I thought that that doll was going to be Mary from the first game. But no, I think she's the combination of both those brides that had the mold and the bugs all over them. Because she was speaking as we are one. I thought for sure that that doll was going to be Mary from the first game. Whoa. Yeah, the red is now in here. That's the first time that's happened. What in the world? Even the lights in the special building have turned red. Yeah. Is it the same for the infirmary? As I feared, the infirmary is also bathed in red light. And the two people who I left here are nowhere to be found. Of course they're not there. Doryu, Yasoka. There's no response. Has the departed come here again? That time, the departed left a notice targeting the student council on the desk. And given previous events, I knew it. There's another notice from them. The notices the departed send are to test their candidate for a husband. Except they already consider me their real husband. How else do they want to test me now? Dear husband, the day to exchange vows has arrived. I shall be waiting for you under the oath bell. Please come after you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After that, in the Red Wedding Hall, please call the name of your bride, who is hiding in school. Your beloved, the departed. Why are the numbers 2 and 4 yellow? The word, yeah, they're written upside down. Notice for the groom. Exchange of vows, oath bells, ceremony hall. Do these phrases refer to a wedding ceremony? Ugh. Wait, that voice. Yasoka? I rush over and find Yasoka lying under the bed. She's unconscious, but she doesn't appear to have sustained any injuries. Hang in there, Yasoka. Erg. Villain, are you alright? Yes, more or less. What in the world happened to you? I don't know. I was talking with Doryu, and then suddenly my head started spinning and I just lost consciousness. Where's Doryu? My apologies, I don't know. Perhaps she has been taken by the departed, like A and Shao. Doryu. I have to hurry and look for her. But I'll only be killed if I chase after the departed now. I'll die a pointless death without saving anyone. This will be a battle against the departed, and there's a key to clear their grudge. I'll only stand a chance against them if I can find that key. I need to calm down. I should show Yasoka the paper bundles I retrieved from the forest that I couldn't read. There might be clues in them. Okay. First thing I'm doing is saving my damn game. I haven't saved in like a freaking hour and a half. Okay, here we go. 21 hours into this game, bro. You look like you have many things that you want to talk about. I know you're anxious and impatient right now, but can you please just tell me what happened? Say, Yasoka, can you decipher these papers for me? I believe this is about the departed's wedding, but it's in an old script. And I'm sure this has something to do with the departed's grudge. Sure. There's not much here, so it shouldn't take long. Wait a spell. Yeah, there's got to be like some type of key to defeating the departed in these papers. I attempt to calm myself down while Yasoka reads. In the meantime, I'll organize all the information I got in the forest. Might find out the truth about the departed. The departed's wedding. A sacred wedding ceremony that was held in an attempt to end the famine. The brides and grooms were carefully selected based on their intelligence, lineage, personality, and spiritual strength, which is why the chosen ones were thought to be blessed and envied by many. The truth is, those chosen brides and grooms actually believed they'd have a blissful marriage. The two chosen brides were Mayamuras. They were obviously sisters. On one beautiful night, the gorgeous bridal procession advanced deep into the forest. They were headed toward Mushikabi Shrine. However, the marriage ceremony held at that place was far from the happy occasion they'd wished for. Instead of marrying their grooms, the brides were paired with the deities Mushigami and Kabigami. Before their beheaded grooms, they were prepared for their wedding to the deities. And that preparation included being given a makeover with bugs and mold. Over time, their skins were consumed by insects and mold. To keep themselves alive, they consumed both the insects and the mold. And that's how the women who resembled corpses were made worthy of becoming brides of deities. For a long, long time, they had to suffer with bugs and mold slowly eating away at their bodies. A brutal betrayal for brides who were deceived into thinking they were destined for a happy marriage. Such an incident is cruel enough to have borne a myriad grudges. I'm done reading. As you presume, this was indeed about the departed's wedding. I shall give you a summary. I write down what Yasoka says in my notebook. Toolbox, Mushigami Groom, Tsusugoi Kitajima Head, Kabigami Groom, Gyro, Yushashoki Head, Marriage, Kabigami Bride, Makiko Mayamura, Mushigami Bride, Michayo Mayura. The ceremony will be held... This is the same thing I already read earlier. Yosaki's summary of the paper bundle. It was a note about the religious oaths and the departed's wedding for the grooms, brides, and priests. Looks like the residents of the town forgot the ceremony procedures given that it had been 100 years since it was last held. The chief priest of Mushikabi Shrine secretly wrote this memo for them. During the wedding ceremony in M-Town, the two grooms shall present their brides with red threads and smear lipstick on their teeth. This ceremony is unique to M-Town, where silkworm and safflower flourish. Previous brides have been overjoyed to be proposed to in such a traditional way. However, the departed's wedding is different. Instead of the grooms, Mushigami and Kabigami, men from the town shall present the brides with insects instead of red threads and smear mold upon them instead of lipstick. This betrothal ceremony shall last for several days. During this time, the bride shall eat bugs and mold to survive. Their bodies shall continue to be consumed by insects and mold until they have turned into the departed. Brides worthy of the wedding of the deities. Yasaka's summary of the papers confirms what I saw in the vision. Although I've only learned maybe half the truth of the situation, that much is enough to make my skin crawl and my stomach retch. What should I talk about now? The red lights. Yasoka, when did the lights here turn red? I noticed it as I started to lose consciousness. The departed's curse seems to have enveloped the entire school. This is the worst. We don't know what will happen. But why now? If the cause is the same as the last time, perhaps the departed has transformed again. That means, did they consume something again? Don't tell me they ate Doryu. Possibly. What did they consume then? Where is Mashida, by the way? Why are you alone? About that. They either ate Doryu or they ate Mashida, one of the two. I tell her about how the departed targeted Mashida and they both disappeared. Oh, I see. Because of me, Mashida is... Do not blame yourself. Mashida was simply living life according to his own rules. You shouldn't have any regrets. What rules? To live the life of an officer. Even after he quit, he couldn't run away from his destiny. Mashida's a tenacious man who would do anything to solve a case. Despite that, he never allowed himself to forget his past life as a cop. Those were his rules. Then that means... I get it, Mashida. I'll give it my all and focus on solving this case. That's what you want, right? I've said everything I wanted to say to Yasaka, and with that, I have all the keys that I can possibly prepare. I don't know if this will be enough to battle against the departed's enormous resentment, but still... Are you going, villain? Yeah, the departed is calling me. I have to bring an end to this night. As much as I want to come along with you, I'm afraid I would only get in your way. My feet have been hurting after I fainted. I'm unable to run in my condition. It's fine, you can stay here. If I fail to come back, please take care of the rest for me. Understood. Do you know where the departed is? It's written in the notice. The clock tower, right before the oath bell. I see. Hear me out, villain. Mashida risked his life for you, as did A, Xiao, Daimon, and Hiro. Everyone wanted to help you out. That is what they believed. Faith is a weapon to battle against fear, and that's how they were able to challenge those spirits. You're right. It's thanks to them that I am here at this critical moment. So, villain, you risk your life to pursue these spirits. But what drives you to do it? My motivation? Spare me talk of a sense of responsibility or obligation. Tell me what you hope to accomplish by hunting spirits. What made me start chasing spirits? Initially, it was because I didn't want to die. 4 months ago, I pursued spirits to escape death. I managed to save the souls of those spirits and I survived. That should have been the end of my dealings with spirits. Except it wasn't. I continued pursuing them, enduring the fear and putting my life on the line. Why did I do that? Because I'm an honorable man, goddammit. I can only think of one answer. I just can't ignore those who have stepped into darkness. Not only those who are targeted by spirits, but the spirits who are bound by their regrets, who also want to be saved. I simply want to do what I can to help them. So you want to save everyone. I'm not a saint, I know I can't save everyone. But I want to reach out my hand as far as I can to as many as I can. I don't care if that makes me sound like a hypocrite with a martyr complex. Hehe, you sound like a doctor. Maybe because I'm the spirit doctor. That's right. In that case, you should hang on to that hypocrisy, so that everyone, both the living and the dead, can be saved and rest peacefully. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm saving my game here. It sounds like I'm about to go battle the final boss here. I don't even think I have enough to trade, though. I only have 2 teeth. Yeah, I don't even have enough. It's time to go to the clock tower. The departed awaits. Dude, what is with the music here? Alright, we're doing this. This is going to be the final battle. Finally. We're like over 20 hours into this game, bruh. Alright. The clock tower. The departed must be waiting inside to exchange vows with their groom, me. Once I step inside here, this case is coming to some kind of conclusion. Though there is one matter left that I need to resolve before I enter this place. And that is the true identity of the departed, who has been hiding here in Konoehara Academy. I mean, isn't it the 2 Miyamara girls? In the Red Wedding Hall, please call the name of your bride, who is hiding in the school. Wait, what? Reading the notice, it seems like they want an answer. I won't have time to think about this once I'm inside, so now's the only time I have to think it over. There will be crucial choices after this. Once you make your choice, you won't be able to return to the infirmary until the story progresses. You may want to collect more lost souls and sacred objects and save your progress first. Well, I just saved. Shall we solve the departed's mystery? Yeah, I mean, I don't know where else we could go to search for missing objects is the thing. I feel like we're stocked up and ready to go. I mean, if we're not, we'll reload the save and try again, I guess. Yep, let's go. What is this music? First of all, I have some speculations about their identity. About 100 years ago, there were brides who were brutally murdered during a wedding ceremony in M-Town. Harboring grudges against all the residents while still longing for marriage, they were devoured by insects and mold. Their enormous grudges turned them into the departed, that much we know. Now the real question is, how did the departed hide in the school? Azumi said the departed was pretending to be a human. If he was telling the truth, I have a feeling they transformed into someone I know. They would want to observe their groom, me, from nearby. Yeah, it was Michiho. People of Konoehara Academy who interacted with me. Many of them were victims of the spirit cases. Naomi Horikoshi, Shinji Kakuta, Ritsu Sakamoto. They're no longer here. I couldn't protect them. Well, neither is Michiho. The ones who are still alive are the headmaster, Kano, Doryu, Abe, and Marahashi. And Michiho Kinawawa, whose status is unknown. Oh, so maybe she's not dead. That would be sweet if she wasn't. I mean, her body disappeared. Interesting, interesting. Michiho died at the clock tower last night. But if she was the departed, her death would not prove her innocence. There's also the matter of things we noticed at her dorm room. There's clearly something odd about that room. It's safe to say Michiho Kanikiwa is a prime suspect. Let's start deducing now. Assuming the departed is among the ones still alive, we can exclude Mr. Kano and Abe. The departed is said to be a bride, and ones who hold the grudge are female, so it stands to reason that they'd transform into a girl. This is still just conjecture, obviously, but without solid evidence, I'm going to have to make some assumptions to narrow down the suspects to the most likely candidates. What about Marahashi? I didn't meet her until Mr. Kakuri's case. Before that, the departed attacked both A and Xiao after learning about my friendship with them. Marahashi doesn't know that they're my friends, so the chances of her being the departed are slim. Doryu is rather suspicious. Together with Michiho, she's been helping me from the very beginning. Additionally, she knows all about the case and is quite interested in me. We can assume Himiko Doryu is a suspect. Yeah, I think that's fair to say. This is just a possibility, but if Michiho or Doryu are the departed, their smiles when they called my name and when they told me they believed in me, it all came from the dead. That reality would be a bitter pill to swallow. However, there's still another possibility, and that's the fact that Azumi might not have been telling the truth. Azumi was going insane at that time. He might have not intended to lie, though that's not to say that he didn't lie either. If we consider that possibility, the female doll would seem suspicious. We were eaten by Mushakabi. Her last words match the ritual scene I saw in my mind. Especially because the word "we" could refer to the two brides. Two souls with the same resentment turned into a single spirit. And that spirit is the departed. The possibility is there. We can assume that the female doll is also a suspect. Unlike a detective novel or a police drama, we're not just going to turn up definitive evidence in a spirit case like this. Despite that, I still have to make a choice. Among the three likely candidates, which is the departed? I mean, I'm kind of going toward the doll. I can't afford to make a mistake. Michiho Kanikiwa is... Oh, okay, so it's gonna make me choose here. I'm trying to think about this here, because there were two brides, and they were basically like, they would have been like sisters related, because they had the same last name. And Michiho and Doryu grew up together, and I remember Doryu saying that they acted like sisters. So is it possible that Michiho and Doryu are representing those two brides? Or is it the freaking doll? Ah, man. Because I honestly thought that freaking doll was going to be Mary from the first game. I think I'm going to go with Michiho and Doryu as the Departed. Just because of that line she said about being sisters. That would make sense with the bride ritual. And this doll, I don't think they're the Departed. Michiho and Doryu are the Departed, not the female doll. Is this my final answer? Oh my god, man, I don't know what to pick! I mean, I'm gonna go with it. If it's wrong, I will go. We'll have to restart the chapter or whatever. This is my final deduction. I hope this is right. I know my answer, and it's not to mention too the thought that's also coming through my mind is that these girls are students, and they keep referring to me as like their precious teacher or whatever, and they both have just been acting so bizarre toward me. You know what I mean? Time to go to the clock tower. Everything will be clear there, whether I like it or not. The door to the clock tower is open. The Departed is waiting for me up ahead. I can't even imagine what will happen next. I inhale the clear night air and breathe it out. Then I push the door open. Okay, here we go. I'm assuming I gotta go to the top floor.
Mm-hmm.
And I guarantee you that frickin' altar will be there this time. Wait, what? What in the world? There are red handprints all over the wall. They're red mold, not blood. The same type of mold as on the notices. The tower wasn't like this before. The clock tower has changed, and this is also the work of the Departed. What is this dreadful sensation filling the air? The power of the curse is overwhelming. I have to put an end to it quickly. Crap, I gotta find something. Is this it? One arm-shaped clump of red mold is emerging from the wall. That's not the curse. Oh, yep. I gotta find where this is coming from. Before I die, two arm-shaped clumps of red mold are emerging from the wall. Oh, that's not helpful. This place is... It doesn't make sense. Why am I back in the room filled with handprints? Wait, what? Something beyond my comprehension is happening right now. Crap, this is bad. Oh, so I tried to go up and it put me back down where the floor I came from. The curse is slowly eating my body. My body won't last if I don't put a stop to this right now. Oh, so do I go back? Do I leave? I don't know. Why am I back here? Oh my god, what do I do? Why am I back here again? I don't know what to do. I'm just going in a loop. Let me try going up. Well, now I'm back. I don't know what the hell's happening. Why am I back here again? Do I need to go, like, back to that room? No, that didn't do any... Let me keep going up again. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, there's something there now. There's something there. What's that? Something's rolling on the floor. Is it the tooth? This is... Oh, it's the doll. The broken remains of the female doll. But how? What happened? With the pain from the curse and the agitation from this surprise, my head's about to burst. Calm down, just calm your ass down. So I say to myself over and over again. Then I inspect the broken female doll. Her limbs are missing, only her head, dress, and some broken pieces remain. When I look closely at the broken pieces, I see something resembling teeth marks. This is most likely from a bite. Was she devoured by the departed? The departed grew stronger after devouring the doll, which turned the lights in the special building red. It does make sense. I hear a faint voice. Is this the doll's voice? Take me? Me. What do you want to say? Eat me. Eat me? Are you kidding me? Eat me, protect you. From red curse. Her voice goes silent. What did the female doll say? She said to eat her, bro. Take me, eat me to protect you. From the red curse. I still don't get it, however. This doll mustered all of her remaining strength just to say that to me, so I can't ignore her words. I'd better take her corpse with me. Okay. Obtained the head of the female doll. Obtained red dress. Okay, well that lifted the curse. The malicious disturbance that was happening in this place has subsided. It makes me feel a little bit better. Is this all thanks to this female doll? Confirmation with the departed has been added to the spirit file. The final confrontation, the departed harbors a massive grudge while also longing to exchange vows with their groom. A document I found on M-Town's ceremony mentions that the etiquette and tools used all have great significance. I need to remember all of this in case some trivial thing can be used against the departed. The female doll's last words concerned me. She told me to bring her to protect myself. What did she mean by the red curse and eat me? Do I really have to? Nothing makes sense. So much is at stake. Who do I believe? Who do I doubt? Time's running out. I have to make a decision. Oh wait, there's still something here. The fragments of the female doll are scattered on the floor. Eat me to protect you from the red curse. What does it mean? I don't even... Do I go up? I climb the ladder once again. Where will this ladder take me this time? Will I end up climbing the clock tower for all eternity without an exit? My mind conjures up numerous ominous predictions like this one after another. Except I know that I can't... Except I know that can't be how this ends. What the departed wants is a wedding ceremony, and a groom is needed for that to happen. I guess this ladder is like a vertical wedding aisle, and waiting for me at the end will be my bride. It's gonna be Doryu, you watch. Oh yeah, well there's the altar. I find myself in a bright red room. The stone walls and floors are covered with red mold. There are strange plants growing on the floor that look like overgrown moss. A sight that you'd never see in nature. Did the departed cause this paranormal phenomenon? There's an altar in the middle of the room. It's an altar that would be the center of a Western-style wedding. This will be the end of my walk down the aisle, then. I take the notice out and check it. Okay. That's the same notice that I saw earlier. And the red wedding hall, please call the name of your bride. Who is hiding in the school? This place must be the red wedding hall. Then I should call the departed by the name they'd been using at the school. Right, the very name I have guessed. I wonder if there's a reason why they want me to call them by their name here. Perhaps the departed wishes to have a groom that really knows every single thing about his bride. Everything, even their terrifying secrets. Come on, show yourself. The departed who has been hiding in Konoehara Academy, your real name is... Michiho Kanikiwa and Hamiko Doryu. My voice echoes throughout the room. There's no answer at all, only the heavy silence filling the air. Crap, did I choose wrong? I expected nothing less of you, my dear husband. I believed in you. Two people appear before my eyes. Doryu Michiho. I was hoping I was wrong. However, my guess was on the mark. Dear husband, we've been watching you while hiding in the school the whole time. Dear husband, we've tested you to see if you're worthy of being our real husband or not. Damn it, man. Both of them sound dead. Their eyes are lifeless. I knew there was something up with these two. They don't look like Doryu and Michiho I came to know. You two are the departed's brides, the Miyamura sisters, Michiho and Michiyo Miyamura. Right, sisters was the key to unlocking the truth. That's what I've been saying, bro. I remember back in her room, and then they were talking, and she's like, yeah, we've known each other our whole lives. She's like my big sister. The departed wasn't just one entity hiding at the school, it was two. That's why 2 and 4 were highlighted yellow, to represent those two, and then adding on the 2 brides makes 4. I see, big brain. I had proof that Michiho was the departed, which meant that the person who received the curse at the same time would also be the departed. Doryu, bearing that mark on her face, is displaying the evidence that she's indeed the departed as well. Yeah, that mark is still on her face. It's been there the whole game. Then are you the ones who caused all those spirits to appear? That is correct. So the spirit I saw clinging to Doryu's back was fake. The groom only needs his bride. The bride only needs her groom. Everyone else is unnecessary. Jesus Christ. If they're allowed to keep using the dead to cause more casualties, the damage will be incalculable as their victims become new spirits. More and more people will die until the bride and groom are all that remain. That's the ending the departed desires. I have to stop this twisted madness at any cost. Dear husband, you have shown us your brilliant intelligence. You managed to learn the truth about us without being deceived by sympathy or fake deaths. Dear husband, you have shown us your impeccable lineage. Due to your bloodline, we were able to see, hear, and face the spirits. Dear husband, you have shown us your stunning personality, having formed an emotional bond with us brides. You mustered up the courage to push through your fear for us. You're not like those weak, fragile, beheaded men, or the coward who fled from the notice. You're different from those fake grooms. Dear heavens, you truly are a real husband. What are you going to do with me? We are the departed's brides and groom. Let us exchange our marriage vows in this red wedding hall. Like, do I still have to marry them? And spend our days in this Mushikabi chamber forever after. That is the happy ending we long for. But Makiko, dear husband, looks delicious. I can't control myself anymore. Dear husband. Can I bite you? What? Oh, damn. Michiho's face changes before my eyes. How terrifying. Is this the departed's true form? I want to bite, husband. Every time she speaks, the insects coming out of her mouth move their legs. That's crazy. What is that black liquid dripping from her mouth? Is that her saliva? Does she see me as food? I'm completely disoriented. My mind can't process everything before me. I feel like the last thin thread of my sanity is going to snap. Do not rush, Michiyo. We must exchange vows first. Days, weeks, and months from now, our husband's body shall be dyed in Mushikabi's color. His organs shall be infested with mold, and he'll be filled with insects, making him beautiful. We need to wait until that time, alright? Wanna bite? Bite? What a troublesome child. Dear husband, you are a bad man. Because you really do look delicious. Let me guess, she's gonna change now? Dear husband? Can I bite you? Oh, God. Doryu looks like that, the wife there in Beetlejuice when she pulls her face back. It's exactly what she looks like. The mark on Doryu's face starts spreading like mold, distorting her face. Is that unsightly look on her face supposed to be joy? I'm quacking in fear just looking at her. I can't even muster a scream. Want to bite? Want to bite? Y'all need to stop. They can no longer control their ravenous hunger. The figures of two brides who longed for a wedding are no longer here. Instead, what I'm seeing now are two long-dead spirits who are warped by madness. Makiko. Shall we bite him together? Michiyo. Let us bite him together. Well, it's a 2v1 here, bro. Doryu and Michiho look at each other. Then they hug one another. Their arms and legs intertwined, body pressed against body, sticking like glue. Dude, what is happening? After repeating the same motion several times, the boundary between the two disappears, and they have united into one. Dude, I'm running out of time in this video. I got like 30 seconds. Look, dear husband. Look at us. We have consumed the scarlet marionette. Oh, it's back as this form. Okay. All right, conspirators, I'm going to have to put a stop to this video. I got like 10 seconds. Thank you guys for watching. When we come back to this, we'll finish this game off, baby.